show, yo.
It's gonna get freaky.
Smooth and lively show, yo. Smooth and lively show, yo.
It's gonna get freaky.
Smooth and lively show, yo. Smooth and lively show, yo.
It's gonna get. Hey everybody, welcome to the Perfect Pair. I'm Tangerine.
I'm Marty.
Hey everybody! I am your wonderful host, Tangerine.
I'm Marty, y'all.
And Marty is here. She just had to get the shaker and the jigger because, of course, you know, it's Sunday and we're having a good day. So welcome everybody to the Perfect Pair. We have a good show this week because the guys were crying. We had some guys complaining. Jamar, is the same link that you use all the time. Do you need me to resend it? It doesn't change for you. We got a lot of complaints from the guys that they felt that we were male bashing. And people, we were not male bashing. We were just saying what we wanted. What is it that women want? And maybe the women that you deal with don't want what we want. And that's fair. So, yes, complaining, Greg, and they were having something negative to say. Oh, look who dropped in.
Hello, folks.
This is my wonderful co-host, Marty.
I'm here, y'all. I'm here.
You're here.
I'm here. Ooh, you see me? I'm moving fast today, y'all.
Yes, Greg and they were fussing, and we got inboxes, we got text messages. So yes, that's what we'll have. I'll resend it to you. I gotta figure out how to resend it. He needs the link again.
Okay.
You know how to do it?
Of course, I know how to do it.
Okay.
But where am I sending it to?
You send it to his Facebook.
I don't even have my phone.
Here, you can use
This is not my phone.
Your phone is on the thing in the living room. See? Bloopers. I was trying to wear these glasses, but they keep rubbing up against my eyelashes. And so I'm not going to wear them. But I thought they were
She's not
gonna
wear the glasses today, y'all.
So, hey, LB. So, well, let's get started since you in here before you go get your phone. And then I'll send you the stuff tomorrow while you working at. The first segment, as always, is the
drink segment, the Shake and Enjoy segment. And today we are having a Bramble, which is gin, lemon juice, and some simple syrup. And then you take the berry of your choice. Sometimes I use blackberries. Today I'm using strawberries. And then you make a syrup and put it on top. You just like layer it on top of the gin, lemon juice. You do that, and then it creates like this gradient effect, but it's really good. But what I'm going to do, I'm not going to add the additional simple syrup because when you make berry syrup, it's just simple syrup with the berries. So nobody has time to go through
we just learned something new today.
All the sugar today. So this is what we're going to do. So y'all know we make a double batch.
I like doubles.
Y'all gotta understand, it was a lot going on before this show started today. That's why we off today.
It seemed like 2:00 really gets here fast.
No, it wasn't no 2:00. It was a lot. There was good conversation going on. I'll be right back. I'm all confused. I need some ice.
I don't even know. The ice is right here.
That's the ice for the glass.
The ice. I didn't know she needed different ice. So yes. So we are going to switch it up. Let's just start about the She's Press segment. We are going to hide this, and then we're going to do this. Yeah, because this is what we do. We know how to improvise. So let's talk about She's Press. She's Press right now. We are trying to work on orders. Thank you all who have been placing orders. It's kind of been an influx, and I'm loving it. I am on break this week, so I will be able to do everybody's order. My goal is to have any order that was placed by yesterday completed and sent out today. So I will be having on one of my favorite pink sets today. Just putting that on. Wow. So I'm putting it on right now. So yes, we didn't want to be late, so we have to start. So that's all that's going on with She's Press. Please check it out, shespressnails.com. Order your nail sets, order your cuticle oil, or your glue. Okay. That was it for She's Press News.
That was it.
That
I
was
feel
it.
like I had a question about She's Press.
What question
I
you
feel
got?
like I had a question. Did you make your mind up about the subscription?
I have not made my mind up. Let me just
Okay.
tell you why. Because I did have to take a back seat with She's Press because this week at work, the week before spring break, let me let y'all know where y'all kids. They're just out of control. It's like they knew it was spring break and they knew it was time to just go crazy, and they went crazy. And sometimes adults get on spring break fever as well, and then they're mentally not there. I like how I just put that hand up. They're mentally not there. So it was a very stressful week. And I have to figure out how to handle stress. Because I'm not handling stress well at work.
No?
I am not. I had some chest palpitations, and I was just like, "Oh no, we cannot let this job stress us out."
Don't let it.
So I got to figure out how to handle this stress.
Don't let it. These jobs, they designed to stress you out while they look at their bottom lines. Don't let them do that.
So y'all, with y'all kids, love on them this week. Do something fun together as a family. Just everybody relax, and then make sure
When they return
in April,
when they return,
they got their life together and they know how to be students. That's all I ask. And then we got 2 more months. 2 months before the school year is over. So if y'all can keep them together for 2 months, so y'all don't be driving me crazy. Okay.
don't drive the administrators and the people at the schools crazy, y'all. We need them.
It's tough.
We found out during the pandemic that we need them. Okay.
Y'all need us.
Don't
I'm
do that.
telling you, I was looking at retail jobs to see what can I get, which retail job will afford to pay me the salary that I'm looking for. I have yet to find it, but
Maybe
I'll do
Starbucks.
college. Maybe I'll do college. No, because at Starbucks you come with like a splash, a dip, extra, shaking, and stir. Nah.
Yeah.
I don't have time for all that. You better just get how it is on the menu. So I was thinking about what if I taught like a college course. I think that may work. One of my friends is a professor in Chicago, and she told me that I was wasting my life in K-12 education.
Well, you know, the logo is Sean love the kids.
And Sean does love the kids.
Sean, we messed up.
But Tangerine is on break.
Tangerine is on break.
Okay, so we switching back to Shake and Enjoy.
So for the Shake and Enjoy, I got all my materials now. So what we're gonna do is we are going to add 2 ounces. Y'all know we do a double. So I'll be adding 8 ounces of gin here.
And you know that gin make you sin.
But remember, the lady told us the gin is a good daytime.
It's one of the best daytime drinks because it does keep you energetic. It does not bring you down.
So we're gonna do this, and then we'll have 4 ounces of lemon juice.
A little tart, so we can
get rid of some of this sugar we about to have. Look at this.
What?
I'm just looking at the numbers. It's okay. Don't mind me.
Okay.
So I'm putting some lemon juice in here, and I hate. Oh, good. Y'all can't see it because I don't want to give nobody no free promos, and they not sponsoring the show.
Hey, Mom.
I want no free promos.
No promos.
Oh, and special shout out to Mama Jones. I got your message, and what you received from me, that wasn't our event. Our event is just for me and you, okay? But I'll call you on the house phone, okay? Don't worry, I'm gonna call you on the house phone, and we'll work it all out.
So when you say it's just for
me and her. It's for me and her.
So that's just like 2 people?
Like 2 people.
Oh.
And I just need you to know, because I have younger sisters.
I'm coming.
I know how that works in y'all world.
I'm coming.
Why wouldn't you
What
invite
she
me?
think that she about to have my mama over? They gonna have me though. I'm was just like, her to invite me. I had invited myself.
We gonna have a good time. We gonna have a good time.
Sure. We are one. We like a package deal.
So I did the shaking of this, and then I had to put crushed ice in the glass. I actually dressed the glass with a little garnish today.
Oh, that's cute.
I know. Sometimes I get fancy.
Damara sent it. Did you send it to our other guests?
I did.
Okay, good.
Okay, you do that. And then you take this one over here.
This say something hand pink waving. Oh, she probably did an emoji. We can't see your emojis up there. Ooh. I don't know why in my head because I saw. Did you put the?
No.
Okay. Because I was about to say, I thought it would be pink.
And then you top it. You top it with the strawberry syrup.
It's two different things.
So yeah. So there we go.
Ooh.
So
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh, let me see.
I taste a whole lot of lemon and not enough sugar. I need a whole lot of
Hit me.
a whole lot of lemon. Not enough sugar.
I need some more gin.
I might need some more gin.
It's the gin.
The lemon
is
took over. The lemon took over. Maybe I should have put that extra simple syrup in there.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm about to be so good. Did we bring a spoon?
No, we didn't bring.
Let's see that handle. Just turn it around. Like, yeah, just use the handle. Just stir me up. Just stir me up.
Ooh.
That's okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's try this one more time.
One more. No, the third time. It better
Third
work.
time. It's gin. I did it with me.
Jesus. Hold on. You probably got more gin than me.
Ooh, shit! Oh,
Calm down.
let me put my.
Hold on. We early in the show. Hold on.
So
It's the lemon juice. Yes, that's exactly what happened.
you know what? We just go sip it. This is gonna be the first sipping drink. This is the only drink.
No.
You can't take it.
Okay.
You can take it. Well, shoot, if you can take it, I can take it. I ain't no punk. I'm never gonna let somebody out anything me.
So what I'm noticing now is that I should have just kept the simple syrup in there, but I didn't want it to be too sweet because usually it's too sweet when I do it. I forgot you like sweet drinks.
I'm like, I do got some simple syrup on the counter. I just gotta take it.
You want some sugar? You want some? I'll be back. I'll see y'all in a minute.
Let me just take it.
I'll be back.
Yeah, thank you. I can't. Y'all don't want to see me because people thought we were drunk last time. We were not. When we got done, it was such a small amount of whiskey that we used. I think we were just having fun because we were back. We missed it, and we really have a great time doing this. So I think it was just the fun of everything. And then you can, if you want, you can like reshake mine.
I should have brought a spoon.
Girl, just pour this back in the shaker and just reshake and pour. Yeah.
Reshake and pour. Take the strawberry off.
Take the strawberry off. Okay. We got to angle it and because we didn't. Look at you, professional. You do this.
1, 2.
Okay. That's good. Yeah.
I don't know how sweet you want it.
That's sweet.
You got to talk.
I gotta talk. So yes, I was monitoring the drink. Yes, I'm so caught off guard. But today, So let's switch over. We have all this done. We are about to switch over to the next part,
which is
don't
ask me
what's popping.
And y'all know what's popping for me.
What's popping for you?
Donald Trump didn't go to jail.
He did not go to jail, y'all. I mean, what are they waiting on? Why didn't they arrest him? What's wrong?
No, I'm saying I don't know what we're waiting on, but he didn't go to jail. So I had my stuff all prepped up for the celebration, and it didn't go down. So
because I was ready. If it would have went down and people would have rioted, I needed to know how was that going to be handled and taken care of.
I just needed something.
Yes. Okay. Yes. This is where it's at.
She likes sweet drinks.
Mm-hmm.
She likes sweet drinks.
Now I can drink that. Mm-hmm. I'm excited. But yes, I was so upset that Donald Trump did not go to jail.
I was too.
That he wasn't even arrested. That it was just a regular boring day.
Yeah.
What's that about?
Oh, I was about to say, what is this link in the comments? Don't worry about me.
Marty, why? Why wasn't he arrested?
Or why was I just disappointed? I just wanted to see a little bit of justice, just a little bit. I just wanted to see a little bit.
Me too.
You know, his lawyer did. Somebody told him, they reported it in the New York Times. I think it was New York Times. Don't quote me, but his attorney did inform him that if they go through with the indictment, he's looking at 1 to 4 years. So they did let him know that on Friday.
And isn't it like the House, the Senate, somebody, they want New York to turn over like all their records so they can go through them and see all the people that they want to investigate and doing all this kind of stuff. And they're like, no, we're not doing that.
This president just won't go away. He just won't go away. So, you know. What else do we have?
Well, I got better news.
Please.
Hey, y'all ready for some good news?
Yeah.
Are y'all so excited? Because yesterday, Cass Tech won the state championship for boys basketball. They beat Muskegon. So shout out to Cass Tech 2023-22 basketball team and boys. State championship, first time. I'm so excited.
The first time?
Or like the first time in a long time. I don't know if it's the first in a long time, but they won it. Let's not worry
ourselves. I'll go back
on that.
All right.
But they won. They played their heart out. They went up to the Breslin Center and they played Friday and won, and then they played Saturday and won the state.
All right.
And for Cass to pull it out and do it, and it was a nice win. I'm so proud of them.
It's a blowout?
It was like 71 to like 59, I think.
Muskegon has a really good sports program.
Not good enough to be Cass yesterday.
Mesquite, but they have a really good sports program. I have watched them go to several semifinals, playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the coaches, the kids really love it there, and they got a good program. So shout out to them, but I'll give congratulations to the Cass Technician boys basketball team. My niece played for the girls.
Did she?
Yeah.
And shout out to my little cousin Kenneth, who plays. He's a senior for Cass, so shout out to him. They had a couple little highlights with him in it, so he pretty good.
Do the kids be going to other schools now? Because even all up and down my timeline, you always see somebody's kid is going for orientation at Cass Tech or King. Do the kids go to other high schools? Are there other high schools around town?
There are, but really Cass is like the only one.
No.
It's not? I think it is.
There's no way because it's too many kids, so it can't be the only school.
But it's the only school they want to go to. Because remember, there's two types of people.
Lord Jesus.
Those who went to Cass and those who wanted to. But go ahead. Keep going.
Lord Jesus, I'm asking about the other kids.
Is
there some other place that the kids go? Oh. Is there some other place that the kids go?
The kids go everywhere. They do. They go everywhere.
I don't be seeing.
But we're only talking about one today. The school that's second to none. Fired up. CT fired up. What was the other cheer we used to say?
I'm so glad y'all finally got some hoopers over there.
Fired up. It used to be like something. You
No.
I forgot what it was, but we used to sing it back in the day. You said what? Did you try to just throw some shade?
I didn't. I just said I'm glad y'all got some hoopers over there.
Because usually we got learners, and these are not the students that have to play basketball to get out the hood, or they have nothing else. It'll be a tragic story. Don't hate on us.
Nobody has tragic stories.
They do. That's all you got. Come on, get out the hood.
I mean,
they don't make the stories about the smart kids that play sports.
They don't make the stories.
I
ain't seen nobody's body slamming people around in the hallways of other schools either. But
because they don't have cameras. Talk to me.
The other schools got cameras. Talking about a tragic story.
I saw fights when I worked at
that's a tragic story.
Detroit Public High School. King to be exact.
Oh,
I was afraid.
They didn't even do nothing. They didn't even do nothing. How did they get in this conversation? They didn't do nothing.
Let's keep it moving. So I did just want to congratulate you. We always have to go a long time. It matches.
I didn't do nothing to nobody. What else do we have? What else? My son told me that this is the conversation me and my son had. You know, Young Thug's sister passed away.
Oh,
I ain't even
know.
He's still in prison. So, you know, our thoughts are with his family and, you know, during this sensitive time.
That story's over.
Exactly.
Blac Chyna. Did you double check with our other guests? Because when he got he already here.
No doing no such a thing.
Blac Chyna, she took out her filler in her face. She had her butt implants reduced, the butt shots, so they took out some of that silicone. She's thinking about removing some of her tattoos. She's going for a whole new look now, and I like it. She looked very pretty.
Okay.
She doesn't look like the character from Saw anymore, because I used to think her like cheekbones would be too high. She looks nice, so I like that she's going back to her natural self. So yes.
So, but I did notice when they showed the before and after, you don't really see a drastic change in her. So, what was she doing it for?
You know, I think sometimes it's just like to win the approval of others, or just like low self-esteem. Like people get plastic surgery for many reasons. Maybe it was like this her money maker, so she wanted to emulate somebody that had bigger cheekbones. I don't know.
Okay.
And you know, everybody wanted a big butt. Shoot. So she like, let me see how big I can go. But she got tired of it. And she wanted to, and something about with roles that she was getting, she didn't want to be like typecast. So I guess this will help her with different roles. Shout out to Blac Chyna for doing that.
Shout out to Blac Chyna.
Anything else?
I don't have anything. You know, I haven't really been watching the news. I really haven't been watching the news.
Okay. And the last thing I have, personal.
What?
I went happy hour Friday. I haven't been a happy hour in so long. And I was having so much fun, y'all.
And what happened?
Do you know I got sleepy and was home by 9?
It's not you. It's not you. It's the air we breathe. It's the air we breathe after we turn 40.
We was like, this gonna be the tour. We started at one spot. We went to another spot. Woo woo. And then we like, ooh. Like are we gonna wait a little bit? Okay, let's just wait a little bit. Let's just finish this last drink. Okay. It got to the point I was just like, look, I'll take my drink with me. Just wrap it up. Wrap my drink in a plastic bag.
And I have been inclined to start wearing a watch because people, they know my patterns. When I start looking at my phone and fidgeting with my phone, they know I'm about to load up my ride. Because I've got to go. I got to go. So now I just take a quick glance at my watch. Like, yeah, you know, I got a strong 90 minutes anywhere. After that, I got to go home. I want to go home.
I can't do that scene no more. Like, so the last spot we went to Stardust Southfield Indian Duo.
Stardust Southfield. Okay.
So that was cool, but they were like so busy. Okay. Yes, I did tomorrow because it was like 4. He had just bought our drinks and everybody had killed theirs, and I still had mad because I'm like, I'm drinking this slow, so I took it with me. Because I had my little chicken bites to go to. It was cool. It was too many people, so it was busy. So we like, okay, let's leave here and go to Duo. Went there. we had a little section, and it was fun for the meantime, just to sit and watch people and all this kind of stuff. But then you start seeing more and more people coming in, and I'm like, shoot, I don't want it to get packed, man. You know, it just started getting louder, and then we all started looking at our watch. Like, okay, how about we just wait till 8 o'clock? Okay.
I think we have to come to terms with it. We are getting older. We not as good as we look, as good as we present.
We look good.
As good as we present in the world, we old. Like, after, listen, if your capacity sign that say that you got 175 people, once you get to 75, I'm gonna be like,
tight.
I gotta go.
If I gotta walk like this to get somewhere, like, oh, excuse me, no, it's getting a little tight for me. No,
I think the fun, just you mentioning that, a friend of mine said when women squeeze by him, he said he poked his pelvis out.
Trying to fill on.
I die. I said that's brilliant. Give him some space, ladies. Give him some space.
So tomorrow, I did say that as well, because they were like, well, what time we going? And I said, I think it start charging at a certain time. I have got to the point in my life where I don't want to pay a cover charge to get in anybody's place.
No.
I don't want to pay to sit. I'm paying to drink. I'm paying to eat. Why do I have to pay to walk in? And if I'm paying, what am I guaranteed at that time? I'm not paying a coach. I'm paying valet because I don't like to walk.
Listen. So in this time in my life, I will not stand in the line.
What?
That's beneath me. I haven't stood in the line since the 90s. I'm not about to start. I'm not standing in the line, and I'm not paying no cover charge. I got alcohol at home.
A lot of it.
And I can whip up something.
I prefer home events now.
I do too.
Or dinner. Like, we can go to dinner and drink and eat and done. Like, I like hosting.
Yes.
So it's nothing for somebody to be like, I'm about to come through. Oh, okay. If I'm missing something, I'm going to tell you, pick this up.
Yeah.
Or I already got it.
Yeah.
Or they like, come through over here.
Yeah.
I like that kind of stuff. Or like dates, going out to eat, or with your people. Fun stuff, not big crowded events.
I just can't anymore. And shout out to the party promoters that feel inclined to include us on their mail list when our birthdays come up and they want to know if we want a booth.
And a little bottle of Moda.
No, I don't. I don't want no booth. I want a plane ticket out of here.
And I saw one place has a brunch. And it was so many people, and they was dancing, and they was dropping.
Was it Trust?
It sure was. This looked like
they get live at Trust
for.
They get live at Trust.
This looks like a funky good time, but it looks like too many people for me.
Listen, that's because we old now. We golden girls
like
now.
Back in the day, I would have been there.
On the table.
I'd
have been on the table.
With my little drinks. Now I'm like, let the young people do it.
This is low rent, and I cannot go.
I'm okay, but it does look like a funky good time.
Yeah.
Not over the chicken and waffles, and then they sweating and gyrating, and I'm okay.
Listen, and synthetic hair is flying, and
then my hair, can't go out like this hair. Once it started to sweat and it boof up, then it's over. And y'all know my hair has a low tolerance.
A low tolerance.
It does.
For the elements. For the elements.
I walk in the club, it'll just start drawing up, come out looking like Frederick Douglass. I'm not about that life
anymore. It was fun while it lasted. I think maybe one day we'll do a show about Detroit when it was fun to be out in the world, when you can go to Belle Isle and nobody was on the bridge to stop you.
Oh, and you getting out the car. Now you get out the car and dance, or you stopping at the store to get a sucker or a popsicle just to look fast. But y'all like, hey.
All night long. You ain't have to get stopped. It was
You can come talk to me. I ain't getting out that car.
It used to be a time. It was a thing.
Stopping at that Wendy's.
I hated that Wendy's.
You didn't go to eat. You just had the product.
I hated that Wendy's. I liked the first liquor store. Further down, not the one that was next to Waltz.
Okay,
the one Waltz is a like kitty corner to the Wendy's.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
like. I didn't like
Yeah, I
that.
like the one down.
The one further
It's like
down.
black or something.
It's like a lighter brick or something
Yeah.
further down. I like
Mhm.
that was my liquor store. And then if all else failed, you had to stop at the Speedway on your way back.
Oh, right by the freeway.
Because everybody
yeah,
was
they
at
used
the
to be. Oh, the
They-
bikes would be
that
out.
used to be everything.
Oh, that
The kids
that was
don't
a
know.
time.
The
That
kids
was
don't
a
know.
time going to Hart Plaza, walking around. That's when our feet used to hurt and we used to walk around and then realize you can be cute as some flat.
Man, that's when you can wear a pair of K-Swiss one weekend.
Oh,
Life was good.
let's keep it moving. 'Cause we can go back down memory lane.
Yes.
We're gonna have to get some photographs and then put them like in a thing and show them like, oh, remember going, this is the last two.
What?
Because I saw it on Facebook. Remember going to Canada, Don Cherry's and Music Cafe. 19, you can drink. We had a ball.
So I didn't go to Don Cherry's. I didn't go to Don Cherry's, but what I went to Canada for, I'm a foodie. There was a restaurant called the Chatham Street Grill that was over there. I would go there and wear that place down. And then I would go to the casino.
Girl, we went to the casino. We went to the clubs. For food, they used to have the sausages out there too. You could get you a big old sausage like they used to have at the network. The hot sausage for like
Yes.
$2, $3.
Yes.
But the second thing that I was just about to say was, I said Canada.
What else?
Damn it. I
We
forgot.
getting old. We getting old. We getting old.
If I think about it,
Yeah,
I'll let y'all know.
let us
See? So, since we done got old and forgot,
know.
we might as well change it
Yes, we might.
to our topic. What's our topic, Marty?
The topic is, what do older men need? So we have discovered on this show that the only way to give the right amount of time for each party to voice their opinions and their needs is to separate them.
Mm-hmm.
We
can't do it together.
Can't do it together. Okay, can't do it together. So what we're gonna do is, we did last week. We had Sheik on. She was absolutely fabulous. And
Get somebody else to do it.
get somebody else to do it. Yeah, that was a good time. So what we decided was we would take the time to hear what the men need. Okay, I don't want to say want, because it seemed like they list is just so long. But and I'm going to ask you as my co-host.
What's she about to ask me?
Let's hear them out.
Because
Because
we interrupt the people.
I don't think we interrupt people, but I think our eyes do something, and
they still gonna talk.
and like we start looking down at stuff.
That's only when it starts sounding stupid or it starts sounding like they hurt.
Okay, so we not gonna do that.
I'm gonna be good. So I am going to be non-judgmental.
Okay,
I am going to be a good talk show host.
great. I know you will.
It depends on what they say.
So without further ado, we would like to bring friend to the show, Damar. I like this sweatshirt. Where did I see it? Dirt Label.
Dirt Label.
So I like this sweatshirt. We're gonna bring Damar, and we had another guest, but
He ain't here.
he ain't here.
See, that's them women say we need somebody that's consistent and that's there and that keep up with their word. So he said he wanted to be on. Did he keep his word? Is he here? That is the question.
Y'all can't kill my dog T Radney. Y'all can't kill my
Listen,
dog.
is he here? He asked to be on the show.
Said what he said.
And what did the women say last week that they wanted? If you say you go do it. That's all we want.
Listen, it's 50 degrees. T Radney probably at that damn marina. Start
And
drinking
he
and
probably
forgot.
could be. But guess what? There are ways to get in touch with somebody to say, I'm not going to make it. I'm going to be late. Sorry, I got a little tied up. There are ways to cancel.
Because I understand marina business. Ain't no boats out there but fishing boats. Now either he out there catching some carp, some bass or something, but ain't no boats out there. The boats don't come out until the end of this month. Okay, they starting to come back from storage and everything right now.
Listen, I was trying to help him out.
That's what the men do.
Y'all stick
The
together.
men
stick.
stick. Ooh, the
Y'all don't want to teach each other.
Ooh.
See, then you need to be like, he wrong. Let's come back. You need to be texting them, inboxing them, and say, "Dog, you making us look bad." They just said they need a man who consistent and keep up with his word, and here you are, not even here. We've been
Now
getting
y'all said a lot. Yeah, y'all said a lot.
but we said he wants to be on the show. Crystal, our guest is not married, but we are always open to married men's input on what men want as
We
well.
sure are.
We do not discriminate. So, did we introduce him?
DeMar is a friend of the show. You all know him. And I said this in my post on Facebook yesterday, but I like when DeMar comes on the show because I'm always a little more receptive to a point of view that he brings. Like, I don't really shut him out because he actually...
Sound like he got some sense.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He actually sound like maybe I'm doing the wrong thing. But, he makes me think about it for a little while, and then I go right back to doing what I was doing. But yeah. So, as always, DeMar here to shine a little light for the men. And I'm gonna put a little caveat out right now. If there's any men that are watching right now that would like to, you feel like you camera ready and you want to come on, we'll send you the link.
Yep, since our other guests didn't come.
Yeah.
Damn, we might be setting ourselves up.
I wouldn't. So let's get to the topic. DeMar, I feel like you have been here and shined a light. I have talked to some of our viewers, and they truly appreciate the male viewers. They appreciate your perspective. They regard you as one of the more upstanding gentlemen we've had on this show. So, what is it that the older men need from the women?
See, we open it up a can of worms. I think you can have this conversation together when you able to receive receptive communication, because when you just keep doing it one-sided, you go keep having these silo conversations and it's never go like bridge the gap. So like just trying to say what we need, the need is an individual basis. And I think that's why a lot of people get so offended, because one person saying what they need and a person feeling like that's not what they should be saying because of their own views and expressions, where it starts like the back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It's the back and forth of just opinions. So that's where we begin the conversation lost at, instead of speaking on what's actually happening, which is we all have needs. We all have needs.
Mm-hmm.
And the crazy thing is, because a lot of women seeing their fathers, their uncles, their brothers suffer in silence because men weren't vocal on needs, they think that it's something weird when a man does express needs. Now it's, oh, you a diva, you acting like a woman, you want to be treated. Nah, I want to be treated like a human. I think I said this on the last one, like we want to be treated like human beings, like everybody else. But because of this macho persona of a man should just go with the flow, or he just should be this rock solid individual, it sounds weird when a man vocalizes it. And then now you project on him that, oh, you acting like a woman or a female, which is ridiculous.
Okay, so at the high level, I appreciate that. Can you just bring it down just a tad? Just a tad. I understand that we want to be treated like, that men want to be treated like human beings. Mm-hmm. But is there anything that women could do more of, or that we're not doing, that, like, like you said, when you go, you and the guys go and y'all have brunch and y'all have guys talk, is there a thing that comes out that women aren't doing right now? Is there something?
I don't really want to say not doing. The major thing that I get from, you know what I'm saying?
I want to take the notes, DeMar. I want to
right. I'm saying, so the major thing I get from my crew is when you try to express to a woman what it is that you need for her, she takes it as an insult on her, like her character or her being, of saying, because she feels like she's a great person. Yeah. And so when you tell her where she's lacking at, now it's like an attack versus saying, listen, I'm telling you where it could be better and we can be more beneficial, but because I'm calling out your weaknesses, you take it as an attack, and then now it's like now we got to argue.
Okay.
And then in the midst of the arguing, because I don't want to see you in a vulnerable state or something like that, I end up apologizing and trying to mend something, and I never get resolved on what I'm telling you I need.
Okay.
So now I've ended up apologizing for expressing what I need from you because it made you feel a certain type of way.
Okay. So basically, what you need us to do is hear what you're saying and not take it personally.
Right.
Okay.
And that's one thing that, I mean, this part goes both ways. When a person is expressing to you what they need for you, it's not a rebuttal time of, oh, but what about this? And you do that. Well, you had ample opportunity to have that conversation prior to this.
Okay.
If I'm bringing you something and I'm saying, like, let's put this on the floor, it's not a rebuttal of, but you did this before, you did that before. No, I'm telling you where we're standing at right now in this moment. So if you only have a rebuttal, you heard nothing I said. Okay.
So I get that part. So this is what the men are talking about. I think that's what we really want to get into. You know, the women kind of came and we had this, it wasn't even a laundry list of things that we needed. It was just a few little areas where we had these hiccups. And we want to know, are there any hiccups? And I do hear what you're saying right now because I just lived this experience that you're talking about. But, you know, does that encompass everything? Because the missing guest right now, he sent me, when I said, what do older men need? He sent me a reel from TikTok, and it had a woman, and she says, I want to be a Proverbs 31 woman for you. Listen,
you just said, wait, if Tangerine looks at her phone, I sent her a message.
You did.
So listen, the thing about this is people love to pick and choose what applies, especially from the Bible. They love to pick and choose these little caveats.
Any, mighty, mo.
Yeah, so they pick these little caveats and then they don't read nothing else. So yeah, verse 10 does say, he who finds a woman finds someone more precious than rubies. Now, read the rest though. If you read the rest, this woman was phenomenal.
So can I read number 11?
Yeah, from 11 to 31 is the full description.
Yeah.
Her husband.
Verse 11.
Verse 11. Proverbs 31:11.
Just read some of it for them so they can understand.
Her husband has full confidence in her and lacks nothing of value. She brings him good, not harm, all the days of her life. She selects wool and flax and works with eager hands. She is like the merchant ship, bringing her food from afar. Oh, sorry.
Keep going.
Yeah, because then you can even get down to the part of how she handles herself in public.
Yes.
Right, that's right. Her husband is respected at the city gate where he takes his seat among the elders of the land. She makes linen garments. She is clothed. She speaks with wisdom and faithful instruction. She watches over affairs of the household.
And does not eat
the
bread of idleness.
Her children arise and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praises her.
Absolutely. Yeah. How could you not praise that woman?
Honor her for all her hands have done.
See, but then most women want to walk around and say I'm the prize, and they can't match up to two of those verses.
Listen.
So that's the thing. So they want to say, oh, I'm the prize, and I shouldn't bring, and I know Marty gonna hate this word, I shouldn't bring nothing to the table. But this woman brought the table. When you hear this description, she actually brought the table.
I'm biting my cuticle.
Don't
actually brought the table, and then as a man, if the only if I have to just protect and provide, you better believe if she brought that table, it's go flourish. It's gonna be food on that table every day. It's gonna be storage in the bank. If that's what it is, then you gotta understand it's going to be reciprocated on a whole nother level.
And she's bringing the table, but when it talks about he lacks nothing in value, he has the same. This is how I am interpreting it. He is not lacking anything. So we are bringing stuff. Okay, I don't mind getting all this stuff together, but he has a role and he is confident. I question if men are as confident as some women are now. And if that is
you know why most men are not as confident?
Why?
Because most women only concern his finances. So if a man don't feel like he's financially where society says he should be, and every woman is pushing, well, if you can't pay this and you can't do this financially, then it makes you less of a man, then yeah, his confidence is shaken. And so a lot of times a man's confidence is wrapped up in what he does makes who he is. And so now if his finances is not there, like he don't even probably don't even know how to approach a woman. And honestly, at some point, if it's real bad, you shouldn't even be thinking about approaching a woman.
You should not.
Say that again.
Yeah, if the finances is real bad, you shouldn't even be thinking about approaching a woman. You should
not.
Because what it also says in the Bible is a man should know his purpose first.
Thou shalt not approach somebody if thou is broke.
So this came out of our, I don't know if I said this last time. This came out of our last brunch. That was the main thing. Like, if you don't know your purpose, you can get into this dating process and thinking that y'all are y'all title, the perfect pair. You can think y'all the perfect pair. And then say you develop your purpose. And now she can't navigate those rooms and things that you're now in, walking in your purpose. So just think about if Obama was with Cardi B, but now he's transitioned into being running for president, and you got ratchet Cardi B talking about going into these rooms, shaking hands with senators and governors, and like it just doesn't match.
Correct. I want to just bring attention to Albie. He said men operate from logic and women operate from emotion. So if both parties can find the willingness to find middle ground, then that's when problems can be solved. And I do agree with that. Finding the middle ground.
I agree with that too, but I don't believe in the notion that women only operate from emotion. I think that's when you're arguing.
Listen,
women operate from emotion and men operate from logic. Because if we're arguing, I'm trying to solve it. So I'm operating from logic. And if we're arguing, you're telling me how it made you feel.
Yes.
So now you can't get over what I'm trying to say logically because I'm not resonating with how it made you feel.
Hold on. I'm trying something.
She's trying something. So what I want to know, because you hit on a topic, you said that men operate from based on finances, right? So what happens, because I know that a gang of my friends, we have, we've done the work to, acquire things and amass, we've done the work. We think about money too. Like it don't make no financial sense for me. So I feel like sometimes my thought pattern is mirroring a man's, but it's not, because I still have that emotional side. And I think that's where I find big conflict, because I'm always gonna think about money. That's just who I am. I'm always gonna think about money, but at the same time, sometimes because I care about something or I care about somebody, I can push that to the back. I can push the money to the back and not really concern myself with money as much. And I feel like everyone should be on that level where you can compartmentalize, like this is for this, and you know what I'm saying, like we don't have to worry about money right now. So I think, and it's sad because we keep hearing this about men and how their minds operate.
Mhm.
It just will not, it won't stick. For some reason, it doesn't stick because we feel like, you know me, why aren't you doing what I need you to do?
And I think when men say or they know a woman, like money is one of the variables that they're looking at, you know, they take a step back. And I think they try to shift the thing like she just wants money. She doesn't just want money, but she wants to be comfortable.
Yeah, but if your conversation is dominated by that, then now, like I say, it comes off like you just want to be rescued. If your conversation is dominated by that, if you're not saying, oh, but I need a man to have these different intangibles and these qualities in a man, and your conversation is dominated by finances, like I say, it sounds like you need to be rescued. And
But-
really, it's not a man's job to rescue you from poor financial decisions.
Correct. But I think women bring it up because now it's like, I want somebody that can match me and that can do what I can do.
Well,
I want us,
but-
if we
but that-
doing stuff together.
But that's the thing. You observe that. You don't have to keep having these conversations. Like I said, when your conversation is dominated by that, you can observe. You can ask as many questions you want. What's your credit score? You can observe how, you know what I'm saying, understand how a person pay their bills. But if your conversation is always where you coming up short and how you need help and resources, like that's never going to attract a man.
Got you. Let me go to a couple of things. Jamar's talking craziness, as we always know. I speak directly from the Bible. Jamar, not blasphemy. Albie says men love is contingent upon what he makes. Not all the time, but it may be a variable depending on age and status of where they are. And Artan, hey Rumi, says, if you have a willingness to do better, the money isn't a major problem. We want a man with a vision and a plan. We are built to help. If you don't listen, we can't help. Ooh. Do men listen? Because they always want a woman that listen. But do they listen?
Yeah, men listen. Men listen, because you know, guys.
Don't worry.
If you really pay attention, God gave women the power of influence, but y'all don't use it correctly. Y'all got the power of influence. I'm telling you, your way that you talk to a man is only gonna magnify what he has in him. The same way y'all was saying, y'all want a man who fix stuff. Let him fix the littlest thing and like, oh, you did such a good job. Appreciate that. He's going to start trying to fix everything in that damn house.
Wait a minute. Hold the phone.
He may be like, that's all I got in me.
Hold the phone.
Call somebody else to do it.
So when he changed this light bulb,
man, I'm telling you, see, this is the thing. Y'all want to be told y'all beautiful and your outfits look great on y'all, but then it's like when the man say like we operate off like appreciation and certain compliments, it's like I'm not babying you, I'm not pacifying. That's not
I get that. I don't think that's babying or pacifying.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a light bulb.
But
I wasn't gonna change it.
You wasn't gonna change it.
I hadn't pulled out the ladder to do it.
I mean, we going very minute, but I'm just saying things of that nature. Like I said, if you show validation in what he's doing, men are validated about what they're doing, their accomplishments.
Validate. It's like your ticket to get your car to validate.
I don't got no car, so I don't know nothing about that.
But see, this is the craziest thing that women they make these comments of like, I'm not babying you, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, but you want the world in return. It doesn't work that way.
True.
Sowing and reaping does not work that way.
I can agree with you. I can really agree with you. I can say you are speaking.
Don't sow 10% into me and thinking I'm giving you 100 back. That's not how this works.
Oh no, I'm joking.
How much I gotta sow?
Both genders operate from emotion. Now this is a man saying this. Both genders operate from emotion, especially men. Men use logic as their excuse for emotion.
Stop it, J File. That is not an excuse.
Interesting.
That's
I
what-
think y'all are emotional, but try not to say
No,
it.
no.
Don't
I'm
get
not saying.
fans
Listen, I'm not saying men
and
not
do
emotional.
emotional stuff.
I'm not saying men not emotional. Not at all. But the fact that men generally are not, they're not accepted to put out emotion.
That's different. Acting an emotion and being accepted is two different things. They are emotional creatures as well.
No, we are. And most of the time, the one emotion that you're going to get is anger because it's
Anger.
the only emotion that's
That's the only
accepted.
one y'all know.
It's the only one that's accepted.
Y'all act
Any
like
other
crazy.
emotion that you show, you're weak, you're soft, you this. But if I show anger, you can accept that because he's a man, he's a male. He's going to have anger.
J-File, you want to be on the show? This is good.
Listen. The jealousy come out when your phone be ringing. Who is that? That bad.
Where you been? You ain't
Why
called
you ain't
me?
answer the phone?
You said you was gonna call me back.
But see, that's not really. We can't say that that's
What is
emotion. Those are trust issues. That's not really
Woo!
emotional
Woo!
aspect. Those are trust
See?
issues.
Jamar thought you was being emotional, so he went in his emotional bag and said that was not an emotional shot at my boy. He agreed with you.
Oh no, we
When
know
he
that.
do
That-
know
that's-
men are emotional. See, he picked up on your
listen,
emotion.
no, that
and
wasn't
he
no emotion.
said
That's my
the emotion.
that's my dog. That ain't no emotion. But yeah, so those
it's a trust
like,
issue.
listen. So somebody questioning you like that, that's not really being emotional. Those are underlying trust issues.
Yes,
And
but they
and
have
it
a lot
needed.
of them.
And at that time, it needed to be addressed though. Like we sweep everything under the rug, like, you know what I'm saying? This is momentarily, but if a person is constantly questioning you about your actions, your moves, who calling your phone, those are deep-seated trust issues.
Deep-seated.
Yeah.
Deep-seated.
And where are these deep-seated relationships and their parents?
Absolutely.
They need to get help.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. So we got a question. Can we talk about more why men ghost you? Damar, you start off. Why do you think men ghost us?
Men ghost you because they don't like hurting feelings.
I mean, I could answer that.
A man will rather disappear than have that conversation and you break down crying and going through all this. He would rather just eliminate himself from the situation, not to have that conversation.
Yes. Yes. It's easier.
And honestly, most of the time they've tried to have a conversation. Ghosting. They tried to have that conversation prior to ghosting of things that they wanted to see changed in a relationship, but you didn't see fit to have any recourse to making any changes.
Or I told
He's
you,
just not into you.
or I told you this wasn't what you looking for. Is not what I'm looking for,
Right.
and you kept going. So I'm out.
It's what I'm gonna tell you. It's some men guilty, but it's a lot of women. Like if somebody tell you this ain't going nowhere, this not where I'm at, please believe them.
I ghost people.
I don't know why it's taking on like it's such a challenge. Please believe them.
And stop trying to wear people down.
Yeah.
That it don't work. It do not work.
No, I'm saying men are guilty of that too. Men are definitely guilty of that.
Don't do that. I told you I don't want no man. So.
They will good morning beautiful you for 3 years. They will men are definitely guilty.
Hey, Damar, guess
Right.
what? Let me tell you something. The longest good morning beautiful I got on record right now. They started Good Morning Beautiful on me in 2012.
Wait. You said on record, so it's still going?
Still going.
I tell people I don't like pet names.
Marty, what did you do to him?
I ain't did nothing.
Good morning, girl.
Hey, pretty lady. What?
Hey, beautiful.
When we gonna go out? You've been asking me to go out for 10 years now.
Alex, it's something we gotta stop the back and forth at some point. So we trying to bridge the gap, but I understand what you're saying.
Why you stop the press?
I know, Alex. I know what you're saying. They was trying to kill us last week.
No, we were not.
Listen,
We
I
stated what we needed. Stop. I'm about to know.
Listen, I
stated
didn't catch you
what-
live.
Wait. You gonna be a good talk show host.
I went back and made several comments.
No, he did. He did.
Because Alex,
DeMar-
I went back
DeMar
and
came-
made several comments.
DeMar came and he made the comments. He made the comments.
Because for matter of fact, we about to dive into one thing, part of that, because when y'all got to having this sexual conversation,
what happened?
I wish she was on here right now, because women, let me tell y'all don't have the best sex in the world. I'm sorry. All y'all don't. And for some reason, y'all think y'all do. Because it's wet don't mean it's good. I'm sorry to tell you. It does not equate to being good because, huh?
I'm big. She told me to be quiet.
No, y'all said it. Y'all went down the whole rabbit hole last week on that, and I'm just telling you.
We talked about ED.
We talked about ED.
Y'all talk about everything. But I'm telling you, like, y'all got to get that out of your mind, because I'm telling you.
Did not talk about them sorry tongues that don't be working.
We did not. We didn't talk about the 2 pumps and over.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about them. Y'all fake Meg needs. Y'all five hops on top. Y'all tired. Y'all can't. You come on now.
But let me just tell you this, and then we have another guest that just popped in.
Okay.
The thing and then I said this last week. The thing that I see that gets us riled up is when we say something. It's like you all become defensive and have to give us some back talk. Like,
no.
Like say, oh, well, you said this, but y'all ain't. It's not about, we're not saying we're perfect. We're just saying those are things that bother us. So if the things that you feel bother you, the way it comes off, it makes it sound like it's an argument. So if you're saying, because I remember Alex was on the show and was like, well, y'all be dry something. And we said, oh, that's because of you. I mean, just keep it moving.
But see, you can't do that.
Why?
Can't do that. Because that's what I'm telling you. Because you want to say, oh, it got wet for somebody else. That don't mean that ain't got nothing to do with that.
It did.
It did. That means you not at that think. You're not thinking.
Nah.
So we have a guest that want to pop. Oh, he left. Oh, he wasn't ready. He got scared.
It did. So
it's very different. Like I said, man. And you know what really kill a woman? When you turn her down sexually. Oh man, you talking about self-esteem killer? You talking about a self-esteem killer right there?
I haven't been turned down, but when your equipment don't work, then I got a problem.
Yeah. I mean that's understandable. But like, and I forgot who said it, but like some people, it really is a health issue that they haven't addressed.
Yeah.
But then the fact that women want to drink Casamigos and Patron all day, they blame their pH.
I drink vodka.
That's a problem.
I drink
you
vodka.
You ain't about to not have ever had water in your diet and want to blame me for your
if
pH.
it ain't Derek Jackson in the car.
Well, let us
J5, what up?
Let us introduce our next guest.
What up, DeMar?
What up,
This is Dula, otherwise known as J5. You were commenting, and what did you want to say? What do you think that older men are looking for?
What do I think? First, let me respond to my brother DeMar, because I didn't want y'all to think I was contradicting what he said.
Oh, no, we good.
I know we good. No, I know it's for them. This ain't for us. We on point. But I would say this: DeMar explains the male perspective better than most people that I heard. So even if we do have a minor disagreement, I'm usually right in alignment with him. But I was going to say this: a lot of times we hear a lot of men. We'll get around our partners and we'll be like, hey, man, you know, we operate in logic, women operate in emotions. But a lot of times our logic comes from our emotions, right? Mm-hmm. Either we trying to protect ourselves from something that we already been through. Some women have ran us through the dirt. That's the reason why we respond with these. You know, it comes off really logical because I think we can cut it off. But I do see emotions playing a part in both of us. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was saying. So.
Right.
Okay.
And you say, what do older men want?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I had a funny conversation not too long ago. A discussion with some ladies, and one of the females said, I'm a catch, I'm the catch. And I was like, okay, well, what makes you the catch, you know? And it kept dancing around. And then I said, as an older man, I guess that's what I am now, even though I look like Frederick Douglass. Yeah. I was saying, So me being the catch is some things that I can do for you, right? You have hard times, I can dig you out of it. Your car go down, I can do that. You need something put up in your house, I can do that. If I needed to start a new family, I can do that. I'm a man, right? But what do you got to offer me? Sex, and you're cute, right? And to me, that'd be a lot of the selling points that I hear from a lot of women. It'd be like the only two things you really
That's
can
the
offer
only two
me.
they got.
Well, that was a couple ladies I was having a discussion with.
Man, I should have been
But
there.
at the end of the day, when we trying to have a deep dive with the conversation, you know, it comes off what you can do with this, what you can do that. But as a man, with me, I think I just need stability. Like I need to have somebody I know that's taking care, that got my back, you know, because even before I get ready to do something, my old lady could be like, Jamar, you look good before you walk out the door. And shit, I walk out the door looking bad, but I feel like I look good. My conversation is a lot better. Everything's a lot better. So I just think having a strong woman is everything. And when I say strong, I ain't talking about like no man or nothing. I'm talking about that's very secure in her position in the relationship, right? That kind of push me forward. That's what I mean. All the cute shit, that shit goes away, you know? I done lost all my good looks already. Now I'm a zaddy.
I'm hip right
Hey,
now.
Zaddy now.
Shit, I don't know.
Hey, and listen, since he brought up that catchword, let's dispel that rumor for real. 'Cause we
Okay.
got to stop that.
We got to
Because-
stop that.
Because think about it. If a man is supposed to be the finances, the protection, the outside cutting grass, taking trash out, shoveling snow, the electrician, the plumber, who's the catch?
Oh, hell.
Who benefiting? Who's the catch?
Hey, Demar, how about this? Who's the bad bitch now?
Right. Right. Who's really benefiting?
Do not crash.
And that's the thing.
Well, we're all
I just-
benefiting.
And this
But
was
thank
some-
you, that's us. We are.
and
But
this
then
is
she
something else.
could be the one that's
Listen,
cooking your dinner, that's tending to the
I
home,
can
that's,
cook. I
that's
can
taking
cook.
care. She can cut grass, but she don't want to, and you don't want to cook. She could be the one when you have a plan. She talking you through this plan to help you figure out. Okay.
But see, that's what I said. That's the power of influence. Now you got to be wanting to walk in that role, and you got to step down off that pedestal that I need to. That it got to be coming up to you versus you stepping down and we coming together. You got to get off that prize
but
pedestal and understand, like, if we go work together, we go work together.
Yeah, but Chandra and Marty, I know both of y'all, and y'all bring a totally different set of benefits to a relationship. So I realized that conversation that I was having with some people that was younger mine, in my opinion. You see what I'm saying?
I don't internalize it because I know what I bring. I know what I bring. I am a helpmeet. Although I do not want to be in an exclusive relationship with anybody, if you need me to help you, I'm here for you. Whatever you need me to do to help you make the touchdown, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to help you run it up the field. That's what I'm here for. But in the same vein, I just want you to do the same for me. Like, be there. Just be there. Like some of the conversations we hear from younger and women our age, you know, it doesn't apply to me, but I listen and it's just like, you know, you got to bring something a little more than this thigh wall in between your legs, because
Absolutely.
it's a million of them, and baby girls is turning 21 every day. They can get it anywhere.
And see, Crystal just said it. She don't see older single women willing to work with a man anymore. It's a fact. It's a fact, because honestly, I applaud the woman, especially the black woman. Y'all are the most degreed right now. Y'all are the most entrepreneurial right now. But don't allow that to make you think you better than everybody. Like I said, you wear that as a crown and then wondering why you can't get nobody, because your attitude is shitty.
I could agree with that.
Your attitude is shitty.
And like I'm gonna say,
And that's why a lot of women don't even have friends, because your attitude is shitty. Because now you think you're better than everybody.
you're right.
But I guarantee you that Masters or that bank account is not keeping your ass warm at night.
No, it's the duvet cup. It's the duvet. The duvet is 300. It's down.
They didn't burn that Rose battery out.
They rechargeable. But I'm gonna say
So
like
is recharged.
with what Jamar said, I don't be internalizing what people say because, like you said, I know my real life. You know what I'm saying? But it's good to have dialogue and try to tell people like you swear. Like, come on. And then I think what it is sometimes is when we be having conflict, people try to throw not being married as a dagger to hurt somebody.
Really?
Oh yeah. People say, oh well, you ain't this, you want all this, but you ain't got this at the end. And I think they try to use that to hurt people. But the thing is, if we want it, we can have it. So yeah, I just went on.
Because let's be clear,
I have
even if I wanted to get married, he would have to stay 2 counties over.
What?
Man, if you don't stop,
Marty a player. Listen,
if you don't stop, Marty,
I'm just telling you, like I've become, and I'm gonna be real transparent with you all right now. Because of my life that I lived in nursing home settings, I saw husbands and wives separate, and it was heartbreaking to me. And I was like, that's sad to see. Like, don't leave me like this. Don't leave me like this. So that started everything. Like, I'm not gonna put myself in that situation where my husband gone, and now I'm lost without him. So that's set to see. And then the longer I got away from my last relationship, I was like, y'all done left me out here too long. Fuck that shit. I'm going to stay out here. I'm out here.
No, you can't stay out here. I'm going to talk her into not staying out here. Because
no, out here is okay. Out here is okay.
No, I'm going to ask y'all a question. And it may not pertain to y'all personally, but it may pertain to some of y'all friends. Why is it so disturbing when a man has boundaries and stands on them?
Oh, that's not disturbing. I like that.
It is.
Like, give me an example.
I promise you it is, because one thing, as a single father, the shit is cute and amazing until they have to come second.
Oh, now let me tell you about that. Let me.
Cute and amazing until you got to come second.
He gonna tell you about that.
Okay, I'm gonna take the mic on this one. That is very difficult.
Hey, Jamar, go into that. I'm trying to understand what you're saying. Are you talking about like when
it's hard for women
you're dating a female and her female, and you saying her and the girl you're dating is getting mad because you're putting your kids first?
Absolutely.
Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's a complete no to me.
Yeah,
that's a
it is.
No, I don't even understand how a woman can operate, because at the end of the day, I've seen that before. I've heard that from women. But I say this: if you get ready to if you with somebody that you may have a kid with, right? How would you want this man to treat your kid? That's what you got to be looking. That should be what's most important, in my opinion.
Let me just tell you this: you are right. The woman's supposed to be there, and okay, she's supposed to understand you with your kids, and she probably does. And I'm gonna speak for a woman that does not have kids. It can be very difficult when I date a guy with kids, because it's all about balance. I understand your kids will come first, but to always play second when I've never had to, let me finish, is something difficult. So you telling me you may have to miss my birthday or some celebration because your child got a dance recital that hurts. It hurts. I'm gonna tell you, it hurts. But if your child sick, okay, go tend to him. But I'm a question: why is the mama calling you at 2 a.m. to tell your baby sick and she ain't about to take her to the hospital? I mean, what you want to do? She got medicine at home. It's gonna be stuff like that. But I gotta understand. But it get hard if every other weekend I can't do nothing with you because you with your kids. I'm gonna try to understand. But it get difficult. It'll get difficult. I can't lie. I like men without kids or grown kids.
Cannot, Marty, you so silly. I hear you in the bag too.
Yeah, I heard.
But she's so funny to me. But hey, I just gonna say this because I know me and Chandra, we talked about this topic multiple times.
Tangerine.
But that's what I said. I didn't say Chandra. I said tangerine. But listen, on the real though, look, I'm not bad about that. But listen, so it sounds like you playing chess. I mean, you playing checkers. You need to be playing chess. You worried. Just know this: if you serious about this guy that you dating, he's gonna do that very same exact thing with your child. And I hear most women complain about guys not being in their kids' life, not taking stuff serious. That should be a number one. Or why not on your birthday, instead of you going to Cabo, why don't y'all go to this guy that you serious about kids rehearsal? Then y'all do something later. I mean, that's the type of stuff I think they really looking for, if you ask me.
It's all about not celebrating my birthday on the
That never
because it never crossed my mind.
never crossed her mind.
It never
That
crossed my mind to
never
do it on the
crossed her mind.
25th and not the 24th because I've always did the 24th. Now, if he was to say, "Bae, can we go the 25th to 26th because you know, little baby girl got this dance recital," okay, I can see that. But if you just like, "Nah, I can't go," oh, then it's a problem. I need you to come. We talked about a solution.
But if I
Just don't.
but if I already
But this
told,
the-
if I say no,
Hey,
I
DeMar,
can't go. Go ahead.
DeMar,
Jamal.
can I jump on one more time, bro?
Go ahead.
Just remember, let's say you and that gentleman didn't have a kid, y'all don't work out. He gonna do your kid the same way with the next woman. That's what you're gonna have to deal with. You're gonna deal with your kid being at recitals by himself. That's a good guy if you ask me.
Listen.
But I'm gonna go ahead and let my more.
I didn't say he was a bad guy. I said it's very difficult. And it's a mind shift. Anytime
You got the best guy if he doing that.
interrupt me. She told me I had to be a good host. You cannot interrupt me. Anytime a woman or anybody has to do something they're not used to, it's a mind shift. It's
Yo,
the
I'm
same
gonna tell you
thing.
this. I'm gonna tell you this too. As a father, the rehearsals ain't all that fun after a while. I mean, it's
So y'all can be there
you go
laughing
there because you
together.
love them,
Y'all can
but
be there laughing together at the kids while they stumbling and falling around. Like you can make a good event out of this little shit like that. But also, I would like to make a plea to women. If this is not up your alley, don't start going down the fucking road. Okay, stop. Just stop it. Okay, I have told this one specific woman in my life, do not date men that have children because you require a lot of personal attention. She continuously goes out here and
She gonna be
finds,
mad every time.
and it's like you get mad because the kid got a birthday. Yes, they came in this world, they got the one. Like shit, what the fuck? What do you want them to do? Skip it? So that's my biggest plea to women. Like, be honest about your shit. I don't care how fine he is. If it's not what you into, stop it. Like, no, this ain't for me. Say that. And you don't have to tell him it's because of the kids. Just say you're not doing it. But you also have to live in the shoes that you turned him away because you didn't want to accept what he had with him. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really like to get into kids' situations because, mine, he'll be 24 at the end of the week.
He grown. He our age.
Yeah, so fuck that. But
And see that this go back to the subject. So this is one thing that women need to, we need somebody that's go listen to what we're saying. Like don't take your own interpretation. Like I said, because if I tell you my kids are number one in my life, listen to what I'm telling you.
yes,
Don't take your own interpretation to what you want it to mean. Like I said, don't get no cute and fuzzy feeling, and then when it comes time that you have to realize my kids come number one, now you feeling some type of way.
and you trying to get me
communicated that to you.
And you trying to get him to shift his priority. He not, baby. He not. His kids are number one. And let's be very honest. You want his kids to be number one.
That is true. You want it. It's just a man shit. I mean, I've dealt with it and I've been okay, but
you know what? It's some women who can't deal with it because they'll put a man before their kids. Unfortunately. So now
that's crazy.
So now they expect you to be the same way because they're willing to put you. No.
Right.
DeMar, you 1,000% right.
No,
That's one of the biggest. That's one of the biggest turnoffs in the world when a woman put this next guy right over the shorties. Man.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even understand that.
When you gonna tell us we 1,000% right? We've been saying some real stuff.
I told you I try not to like
The
go
dog. It's
female
the dog.
against.
The dog
Right.
in the back really has my heart right now. He like, what the fuck he talking up here?
It's I really kind of hate to do the female versus male thing because sometimes I feel like we push it too hard. But I'm totally on you. I fool with all y'all. Y'all know that.
Mhm.
But I got one more thing to say. When I gave the example and I said y'all two don't internalize that, what I meant was I'm like, I know y'all don't fall in that category, but a lot of times we talk about people in our own community that's not doing right. and it's a female, females just jump to their defense like it represents all of y'all. Just like when y'all get to telling me about niggas that don't take care of their kids, I don't be sitting there offended. I'll be like, yeah, get them niggas,
Yeah.
get their ass. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I was like, don't take off with the argument for them, because I don't think that y'all fit in there. And then I hate to do what we just talked about. You remember they talking about the recitals? This my son right here. I just had my first son. We at the dog park, and I've been sitting here. He ready to jump out right now, so I gotta
He
go
ready
take
to
him to the
go.
little dog recital. Yep, we going to the little dog
I knew
recital
it
right
was
now.
some reason why he talking on this thing like we here like
Right.
here what's happening.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, he ready to go. All these dogs out here. There's some fine dogs out here. You want to go holler at? So I'm about to go take him out here. Hey, good
Yeah,
to see
but
you
man,
tomorrow. Y'all, I can
Yeah,
holler at y'all too.
J5, you made
Thank
a
you,
good
J5.
point on that, dog. Like that's one thing women don't, because you don't see it. We not gonna really do it in front of y'all. We call each other out.
Yep.
We definitely call each other out.
Oh,
What?
DeMar, I want to come to the brunch.
yeah.
We
invite
call
us to the next brunch.
yeah, we call each other out a lot. Shit, J5 was in college. We called each other out a lot. Just trying to grow up, trying to understand what it is to be a man. We called each other out when somebody was on
Hey,
PM.
I want to go to the brunch myself, bro. You got to make sure. I heard about it. I want to join that joint too.
The three of us coming to the next brunch.
Okay.
DeMar,
Y'all gonna have to dress up. Y'all gonna have to dress up like men. Talk real shit.
Nah, we coming in there
with my cleavage out.
Hey.
Oh Lord.
And some heels on.
Y'all gonna mess the whole meeting up. We gonna all be in there fighting, man.
Right. Y'all.
Hey, I'll see y'all good people later. I gotta go.
All right, bro.
All right.
Y'all trying to come and be a distraction.
No, we coming to pray and get the word and figure out how can we work together as a community.
We're coming to have positive dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're coming to do.
We are.
I'm coming to scope the scene out though. That's
right, to figure out how can we work together.
I want to know who is at this brunch
and see if it's really real.
And see if it's any.
We didn't miss comments.
I want to see if it's any potential victims. Suspect. What they
wow, Marty.
What do you call them people? Prospects. That's what you call them. Prospects.
Let's say
not wow.
Well, until you, me and how they feel, we attacking y'all both ways. Diet. Yeah,
wait a minute. Was that International Ring that
where
commented?
They say, hey, I don't have any kids, but I take care of my niece. And I had a woman tell me that I spend too much time with my niece and not giving her the same time I put in with her. That's crazy. But I've had somebody get mad that they had said something. One of my friends was around. Like, you talking to I'm trying to talk or something. Your nephew didn't call. I'm like, my nephew is at Michigan State. You about to give me a couple minutes. Like, it was just like, I'm just meeting you, dude. Calm down. Yes, I understand. Nieces and nephews come first.
I had a guy tell me one time that my son called me too much.
Oh, social media has ruined people's mind. I can agree with that. Does she have a skill set that can preach fact? Okay, we missed a lot of comments. I didn't realize that. Y'all gotta add. We gotta ask y'all. Y'all don't decide when y'all get married. Okay, where'd that come from?
I know we apologize for this. We really got involved in this conversation. It was really
so. Good. Is it better to be single or in a relationship? Whichever one you're the happiest in. If you're in your happy, peaceful, productive state single, I'll say stay single. But if you're happy, peaceful, and productive in a relationship, be in a relationship. But if a relationship is causing you to be miserable, don't do it.
But I would like to add to your comment. But be authentically happy.
Yeah.
Like, be truthfully happy, not just, happy because it makes you feel better about the situation you in. Be happy. Like, I'm fucking happy. I am happy. Okay?
And not to just put it on women, but I think women should encourage each other more to embrace being single. I think a lot of times it's like they act like you're less than if you're not in a relationship, and that's BS. Like you said, if you happy, be happy. Like enjoy yourself. Like, man, like I said, I'll go anywhere by myself. Like, I don't have a problem. So like I don't look at it that way, man. Like, but people like let people pressure them and then talk shit about them when they mess up the relationship they wasn't even prepared for.
And they try to demonize being single. That's why I said, like, some people try to use it as a dagger to hurt you. You have to do where you are most peaceful at in being. And somebody told me something I said was BS. I don't know what I said was BS, because I speak the truth.
But, and you know what, Demar, it's like when you single, you get to learn so much about yourself. You get to learn where the line is. Like, I'm gonna be very honest. Right now, I want a man. And don't everybody run to my inbox.
What?
Right now, I want
a
man. Listen.
Thank you, Demar Science Face.
Wait. I want a man because I just want somebody with some power tools. He got to have some power tools so it can help me with all these little projects.
You want a handyman. You don't want a man.
No, I want a handy. No, I don't want to pay him though. I don't want to pay him.
Well, we heard what your payment is, so I'm sure he won't mind. We heard what your payment is, so I'm sure he'll feel compensated.
I just want somebody to help me with all these little projects that I got around the house right now.
Bro, you crazy.
I got a lot of little projects.
Somebody texted me and said, when you single, kids go first. When you're married, the husband or wife come first.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a totally different dynamic.
So yeah.
But
totally different dynamic, and you got to have a totally different mindset.
I think people still want to get married. I think people are afraid because they've seen so many bad relationships, or they never seen positive relationships. But there are people that have seen positive relationships and they're ready to like do it. So Artan says she's gotten better as she got older, but it's still her. I think that's pertaining to the kids. And the mind shift from what? You have to change your mind shift when you're dealing with somebody that has kids, or even dealing in a situation that you're not used to.
Yeah.
I don't have kids. If I'm going into something with a guy from kids, I have to think about my expectations. What am I going into this with? I know that I am not number one. And if you are super into you as always being number one, that's hard. So I can go in this thinking, and this is a conversation that you have with people. Like, you have to be real. Tell me about, do you have your kids the majority of the time? How much do you have your kids? When are they with their parents? How old are they? Do you go out? Like, what does your life look like?
Are they involved in any extracurricular activities?
Because I'm not trying to see your kids off rip. So I'm not the one to be like, oh, I got to meet these kids.
Now, that's a whole nother.
Because to me, that's serious. I don't think people should introduce their kids to anybody they date. And let's make sure me and you got it together before we cross that line. So I'm okay with keeping church and state separate.
Man, but people, it's crazy how people feel like you're trying to hide
the kids,
or like you're trying to hide them from the kids, or you don't think they're worthy enough. No, it's not that. I gotta know where it's going. Like I said, my daughters have met 2 women in 12 years, and that don't even make no sense, because I'm like, it's not that. Like I said, I'm protecting them because I'm not trying to create a dynamic in their life where they feel like, oh, every time you with somebody, they need to meet your kids. So I'm trying to set precedent of what they need to do depending on what may transpire in their life.
Yeah.
So that's not it. Like, don't treat your kids like no merry-go-round. No. Every time somebody jump on, they got it. Nah, that's not.
And I commend you for that, Demar, because my son, like I said, he'll be 24 next week. He into his life, he only has met 3 people that I have dated.
Yeah.
3. Outside of his father. In 24 years, nigga.
And I'm telling you, it's a group of segment of women who don't mind it, and so they take offense when it's not reciprocated. Well, because that's how you feel, that's not how I feel. No. And honestly, you probably threw me off with this introduction right now because this is way too early for this.
They have met, I want to say 3, my nephews, 3. 2 were kind of by default.
Okay.
Like, hey, they here and this person is coming here, so they about to meet. But it wasn't like, Oh, I
yeah.
want to introduce you. But then I let my nephews know, like, this is just the person, you know, that I'm dating. Like, I have real conversations as if they were my kids.
Yeah.
Like, you.
I mean, they are. They are
And
your
my parents
kids.
be like, do we need to meet you? And me? When I'm ready for people to meet somebody, they'll meet them. You're not about to meet So
Listen.
don't get married to after 30 minimum, Crystal says. Well, Crystal, when you married before 30?
She's trying to send a warning signal.
She sent a dog whistle like, hey,
Wait.
just in case. Hold on.
So this has been good. Oh, shoot. We at the time.
And-
We've just been running our mouth.
And I'm telling you, one thing is we saying what older men need, and y'all kept using this leadership word last week. If you want me to lead, you can't tell me how to lead.
I agree.
And
Right.
that's where it get misconstrued at, because you want me to lead, and then I take the lead, but you saying, but you didn't do it this way. I would have done it this way. That has nothing to do with my ability to leadership. That's your control issues.
If you want me to do something, just let me do it.
Because I got control issues. I mean, me and my therapist, we working on it.
That's real. So sum up a couple things you think women out here.
Wait,
now
hold
need to
on.
know.
What I gathered. This is what I gathered.
Oh, this is what she gathered.
This is what I gathered. They said they want us to, of course, treat them like humans, but we have to listen. When they bring something to us, do not take it personally. Just listen to what they are saying.
Mm-hmm.
And then they want us to be, it sounds like they want us to be empathetic.
And validate them.
Yep, you got
They
it.
want to be validated.
You gotta say,
Appreciative.
babe, you put that light bulb in like no one's done before. Yep.
Look at my little Stretch Armstrong.
Look at my little light bulb.
Look at Marty's face. But when you come,
Exactly. I'm gonna let it shine.
but when you come that sharing in that room, you and me be like, "Oh, girl, that look fire on you. You doing it. Like you want all. Like I said, it's reciprocation. You want all that. So we gotta treat each other right."
And I don't think anything you said was out of the ordinary or not. I don't think you said anything that cannot be done.
Yeah,
Just have to have a willing participant.
a willing.
Absolutely.
It was the compliment thing for me, Damar. I just
You said that before.
It's not really saying. I'm telling you, it's the. I hate to use the word validation because, like I said, men are generally fueled by appreciation.
Words of
So
affirmation.
the fact that you saying like, I appreciate you how you did that versus the expectations. When the expectations outweigh appreciation is when we go stop doing shit.
Yeah, it's words of like you have to be thankful for somebody doing something. And yes, you know how to say thank you. You're doing better. I just got a text that said from a guy, he said, men need consideration and respect.
Oh, respect is number one. That's number one.
Because, and I think we had to talk, men prefer to be respected than loved. Because
Absolutely.
when you respect them, you show love.
Exactly.
When you respect me, I know you love me.
Because I ain't got no respect for you.
Because when you respect me, I know that you are going to take me into consideration when you out in these streets and how you going to behave and handle yourself, and let alone how you're going to talk to me.
Exactly. I'm not going to bitch you.
Yes,
20
Tracy.
times.
My people have understood. Just relax. So, anything else y'all want to leave? You want to leave with us, Damar?
Oh, that's your family saying why you.
No, Tracy. She's a auntie too, and she said family members don't understand why you aren't introducing them to everyone you date. If it isn't serious, why introduce it to your family?
Right. They shouldn't even expect that like that. Why would you want to meet every stranger? We don't know where it's going. That don't even make sense.
Listen, real life story. My mother sent somebody she never even met, sent them a whole rack of beef because I wasn't going to introduce them. But she was like, I know you dealing with this person, so here go the beef. But she never expected to meet this person. She was like, here go, give it to him.
That is hilarious.
If it's like a fun
She understood.
event,
She understood.
Yeah,
My mother understood.
Waiting until 30 is a modern woman view versus traditional woman view. It's about upbringing. If you were not programmed to be a member of a village, you then want to be an outsider. Well, hell, outsider versus member of a village.
Ooh.
Okay. Sheesh, that sounds harsh. But I get it. So we thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Damar. I did get a text and say, this show is serious. Damar is not here for the foolishness. He is not here to come with the extraness. He gives us the facts
and we
articulate for the men.
And we truly enjoy having him on the show. The guests absolutely love you, Damar. The male guests, they absolutely love you. They feel that you bring the truth. And
you articulate it well. We don't get offended. And we listen to
as our additional participant shared today, Dula. They feel that you bring the real and it's understandable. And I'm going to say this personally. I feel that I always take a little something from what you said and I incorporate it in my life so I can be better.
Yeah.
And that's a lot. That's a whole motherfucking lot because
I take key points too, because I told my homeboy after watching last week, y'all better get some tools. It's some rewards out here to have some tools. Clearly, y'all better get some tools.
Reward. It is some rewards. Listen,
some pro programs. You understand?
It's some rewards to have some tools. Y'all better get some tools in your house.
Have to solve a problem. Walk into a problem and you like, well, did you try this? No, I didn't even think of it. And you fix it. It's like
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
How many? Y'all gonna have to tell us. Hold on.
They gonna say how many licks did it take to get to the
man?
1, 2. Ain't you right? I've been here the whole show.
Have some power tools. That's what.
All right. See, she took me there, and I was being so
we was
good
doing
all
so
show. You gotta go loose. I was being good all show. Okay. Thank y'all. And again, thank you, Damar. We love you.
All right.
We appreciate you. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Next week, April something, we'll be back. What is it, like April 3rd? 2nd.
April 2nd.
April 2nd, we will be back.
What date is that, Marty? You said you smiled a lot on it. What's April 2nd?
No, my son's birthday is April 3rd.
Oh, okay.
So we'll be
a little bit.
And we got to come up with a good topic. Again, let me put the little ticker at the bottom. If you all have any ideas, or if you would like to be a guest on The Perfect Pair, please email us at
email her. Don't email me.
Well, it comes to both of us.
Don't email me. Email her.
I'm about to give y'all a topic now. Over parenting. Marty, you got a son. Tangerine, you've been vital in your nephew's life. The dangers of over parenting, because we are creating some monsters.
Some real ones.
Over parenting. I don't know if I ever heard of that.
Oh, it's a real thing. It's not. This pen don't work.
Over parenting.
It's recorded. So
co-parenting.
That's serious.
Over parenting is a mother.
Over parenting, co-parenting, and blended parenting. All that.
And Thomas said, "Yes, my God, thanks for hilarious." Outsider meaning not subscribing to the village concept, not malicious intent. I get you.
Thank you.
But,
from the outsiders.
Yeah. No, but that's deeper than a relationship. We lost the village mentality when our own family came more important. You can't value that more than the village. So everybody be talking about we need to have a village. You can't have a village when you think your own kids more important than the village.
Yo, stop so we can close out this show. I tell you, brother Newton.
Well.
All right, you all. We appreciate you all tuning in. This was an excellent show. We appreciate you being here. Please tune in next week for another edition of The Perfect Pair. And again, thanks Damar and
all right.
Damar
and Jamar
for being our guest today. Everybody, please share this stream. We're trying to get up our views for real. So
subscribe to the YouTube channel if you have not. If you have,
I'm about to do it right now. I apologize. I'm always on here.
Send it to somebody else so they can subscribe.
Yes, tell a friend to tell a friend. So we appreciate you all. Everybody have a good rest of their day, and we will see you all next week.
Yes.
All right.
be on the